do you know if you're actually living with your purpose? Is it because you have a successful career? Because you're helping many people? Because you've finally discovered what you're passionate about? For years, I thought purpose was something big that we had to find. But the longer I live, the more I believe purpose often looks much simpler than that. And maybe you're already living it without realizing it. We hear the word purpose everywhere. Find your purpose, follow your purpose, live your purpose. And sometimes those words can actually make us feel more lost because we start thinking, what if I haven't found mine yet? But I've learned that purpose isn't always one big mission waiting somewhere in the future. Sometimes, purpose is found in the way we're living today. The first sign you're living with purpose is that you're beginning to understand what truly matters to you. Not what impresses people, not what society says you should want, but what you genuinely value. For me, faith matters, family matters, serving people matters, growing matters. And when our decisions begin to reflect our values, life starts to feel more aligned. Purpose doesn't always look impressive. Sometimes it's raising your children well, taking care of your parents, showing up for someone who's struggling, doing your work with integrity, even when nobody notices. There may be no applause, no likes, no recognition, but that doesn't make it less meaningful. Sometimes, the most purposeful things we do are the things nobody sees. This one changed the way I understand purpose. As we grow, we begin asking different questions. Instead of, what can I get? We start asking, what can I give? How can my experience help someone? How can my story encourage someone? How can what I've learned make another person's journey a little easier? I think that's when purpose begins to mature. Living with purpose doesn't mean life becomes easy. You can still experience disappointment, loss, confusion, failure, but eventually you stop asking only, why is this happening to me? And sometimes begin asking, what can this season teach me? Or how can something meaningful come from this? That shift can change everything. And perhaps this is the one I wish more people understand. You can live with purpose without knowing exactly where your life is going. I certainly don't have everything figured out. I'm still learning, still growing, still discovering. Purpose isn't necessarily knowing the entire road. Sometimes, it's simply knowing how you want to walk it. Looking back, I don't think there was one morning when I woke up and suddenly said, I found my purpose. It happened gradually through family, through loss, through starting again, through serving, through faith, through conversations with people, and through asking myself, how can I use what I've been given to make something meaningful? Maybe that's why I no longer think purpose is something we simply find. I think purpose is also something we live. So if you're wondering today, have I found my purpose? Maybe ask yourself something different. Am I living according to what I value? Am I loving the people around me? Am I becoming someone who can serve others? Am I learning from the season I'm in? And am I taking the next step, even without seeing the entire road? If you can say yes, even imperfectly, maybe you're not as lost as you think. Maybe you're already living with purpose. One ordinary day at a time. Your story is still being written.